Good morning, and this is the morning. I'm in Grassington at the moment, waiting for a bus to get to Apple Tree Wick. Now, how are you doing? Hey? Now, this is about an hour later, and I'm still in Grassington. Good morning. It's still morning, just probably. Right, I am on the Dales Way. I am walking from Grassington to Kettlewell. There's all fieldy, which is slippery in itself. Not long, just come out of Grassington. Plan was to walk from where I left off, Apple Tree Wick, up to Kettlewell. Looked on the internet. Yeah, get a bus from Kettlewell to Apple Tree Wick. Have to change at Grassington. So, my morning. I had planned to leave about 6:30. I woke up at 6:30. My alarm didn't go off. Anyway, I managed to get out the door by 7. And I thought I'm pushing it because the bus leaves Kettlewell at 8:35 and there's not another one for 2 hours. Anyway, I got to Kettlewell, about 10 minutes to spare. Got me boots on, got me bits ready, jumped on the bus, got to Grassington, great. Thought, wow, this is going out quite well. Got to Grassington and I waited. Bus was meant to come at 9:15. It's 9:30. I start looking around. The bus station as such is at the National Park Centre. That doesn't open till 10. 9:30, about 20 to 10. I'm looking at the bus timetables, trying to work the buggers out. And I'm thinking, I don't think there's a bus that runs on Saturday. On the internet, there's a connecting bus. It looks like it's only Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. But they've got it down as Saturday on the internet. So I thought, right, so I did a Google search for taxis. I'm not that many miles out, probably about 5 miles from Apple Tree Wick. So I ring up these numbers, they're supposedly local. All of them, 3 of them that I got were number doesn't exist. So I rang this other taxi service that's in Skipton. And he says, yeah, but because we're in Skipton, we have to charge you from Skipton. And I said, well, how much does that cost? And he said, £19 something. And I'm like, what? No. I said, do you know of any local ones? He said, there is one, but he doesn't have the number for it. It's called Dales Cabs or something. He says, go into the centre and they might have the number there. Because I couldn't, So anyway, I did a search. I couldn't find. Oh, I couldn't find anything with Dales Cabs. If you end up watching this Dales Cabs, you need to put your details up. And then by this time, it's coming up to 10 o'clock. I'm waiting for this damn centre to open. And I thought it's 10 o'clock by the time I get a taxi, get to Appletree, so it's another half an hour at least. And you know what? I can't be asked. Gets to the point where going for a walk, loses its enjoyment. So I thought, stuff it, I'll just walk from Grassington to Kettlewell. I think it's between 5 and 6 miles maybe. It won't take me that long, but it will, because I'm going to dawdle and I'll probably stop for a long lunch break, as long as it doesn't rain. Or if it does rain, I have bought my tarp and I shall practice putting up a shelter. But it is a bit muddy and slippery, and I just think me and the Dales way aren't meant to be. I'll do this section, but I won't be breaking my neck to do any other sections of it. Stuff it. You know, it's hard enough as it is for me to get out the door so early in the morning. And then have all these obstacles thrown at you. And of course now I'm roasting hot. I was going to go for a walk yesterday and I got there and it's absolutely covered in mist. Couldn't, and I was going to walk up a hill and thought, on the moors in the mist, you've got to be joking. And I got out of the car just to have a little look around and it was absolutely freezing cold. And I thought, Jesus Christ, bugger this. So I went home and had a hot shower. Took me ages to warm up. I'm just like, oh, you know, going for a walk is starting to become too much of an effort. This transport bullshit, buses and trying to get public transport so you can link up, you know, because I've parked in Kettlewell. And the whole idea was to get a bus down and then walk back. I'll tell you what, I'm freaking glad I didn't decide to park in Kettlewell, or park in Appletree where I can walk up and get the bus back. I knew they'd be scarce, so I thought no, I'd rather be walking to the car than from it. And now there's a park goes over there, just looking, if you can see it. Walking and talking, there's a bit of a path here. I've got to watch where I'm stepping, like how I poop around. And it's muddy and slippery. And to find the path. And I might stop for a morning tea, have a nice cup of tea, find something. At least there's plenty of stone walls around here. I might better find somewhere nice to park myself and have a cup of tea and chill. Right, on the OS maps it says this, it's got an oldie writing, settlements. That's all it says, there's been a few along, but I haven't seen it, but I'm guessing this is one of them. I'll go up and have a little closer look. No idea, I think on the map it's showing it a bit further down. Who knows? Anyway, I'll get back on the path. My throne. And this is what I shall look out over. My kingdom. Coming across with a couple of people here and there. So just the rock formation there, you can see was my throne. I sat there and had my noodles and topped up my thermos with tea. It's now 1:45, so I'm having a very casual day. Although it's starting to stuff. I've just started to get quite cold, so it could be because I've been sitting for a while. Don't know what time I stopped. But we shall plod on and see if I warm up. These are big. Unusual looking. At least they're moving. That's the main thing. That's a big group of people coming out of the way. Yay! I've just come from that way. There's people down there. It's called Scott's Lane or something. A few people down there. Hopefully on the right path. Do you have to get checking on the always maps? Because there are quite a few crisscrossing paths around here. Now, I'll go through there. Look at that one. Is there another one? Let me just get closer. Ah, there's a gate there. I'll get through that one. I think. Sorry about the shake. Rock and roll. I'm glad it's not raining. Well, according to that, I've only come 2.5 miles and I've still got 3 miles to go. I actually thought I'd had less than 2 to go. I really have been dawdling then, haven't I? Let's over this way somewhere. Watch it, there's other tracks here going to different places. That one goes to Coniston, I think. It is to Coniston. Oh, I can see a path over there. Right. Oh yeah. Pretty well trodden these paths. Sorry about the wind noise if there is any. Oh, you can just see where I've come back from there. So you can see how the paths are well worn like that. Look. Apparently I'm right on Coniston Pie. I wonder if that's it. Oh, that's it. Who knows? Anyway, I'm at Coniston Pie. Kettlewell is down there somewhere. Nearly back at Kettlewell, just stopping to have a little drink of tea as I came across the bench. Oh, I'll stop and have a sit down. It's been like this all day. So it's going to rain at any moment, but it hasn't. Spoke too soon and started to spit. Oh dear. Never mind, I'm still going to finish my tea. I don't really care. I haven't got that far to go. Probably half a mile maybe. At worst, a mile. And we're getting back. I will have to plot it out and see how many miles it is. According to my steps, I'm probably actually quite close to 10 miles, which is, I thought it would be about 10 miles from Apple Treewick, so it's probably Good thing I didn't go there. Anyway, Kettlewell. There's an official car park which is £4.50 for the day. There's an unofficial car park run by the garage, which is £3 for the day, and they have toilets here which are free. You don't have to pay for them. That's how it should be. Not like that National Trust place there was, 20p to go to the toilet. And this is principle, because nice colourful autumn colours on those bushes. Anyway, I'm around the corner somewhere. Should go and find these free toilets and then get back to the car. Right, I'm back at the car. Still drizzling. Yeah, even with my hood on, my hair's got wet. How the hell did that happen? I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit strange. Anyway, maybe it's all hanging around the front here. Okay, walk. Be nice on a hot summer's day, I think. You know, walking through the paddocks and things like that, but it's nothing. There's a nice openness about it. You get some good views in places. I mean, I'd come up here and walk again, not this is just the Dales Way, but there's a ridge over there that's probably got. I have to have a look at the paths. There's paths around. There's lots of paths. There were lots of paths crossing the Dales Way. Yeah. Probably a good thing I didn't get to Apple Tree Wick. My feet are starting to ache a bit. New shoes. You know, the Carrymore's split. Both of them started leaking the other day when I went with when I was with Donna. So they went straight in the bin. I've got some more because they're cheap, and I had those a year, so got a lot of use out of them. I'll probably start using my leather boots soon. Yeah. Anyway, nice tip here. Leave a thermos of tea in the car, and it's not boiling hot, but it's drinkable. Saves trying to heat some water up in this rain. And that, I am a bit damp, but I've probably take an hour and a half to get home. Probably more traffic on the road. Hat here. Yeah. So, and don't believe bus timetables.